water down. I'm going to go up to this one up here. And go on the underside of it, okay? And then I'm going to start with this one here, very lightly. And if you feel like your hand is like you're really struggling with this, guys, you can even water it down. And now I'm not even going to go on this other side. Like, you don't have to have it everywhere. You can water this down so it's like a charcoal gray instead of black, and then it's not going to be so prominent. It may not scare you as much to try to make a fine line. But we work with people who have Parkinson's, essential tremors. I have this spinal cord injury, and essential tremors runs in my family. You can study your hand, I promise you, on my shakiest day, which I just did a live the other day, and I had used my arms like crazy prior to that, and I was shaking quite a bit. I could still study it enough to paint. So you just have to figure out how you're most comfortable and how to hold your hand where you are, where you feel like you can be steady. Like, my back is kind of screaming this week because our weather has went from, we've had the craziest weather. Like, it literally went from 20 to 55 to raining to snowing to ice. Like, it's been completely insane. So if you have a back issue and barometric pressure's changing like mad, definitely affects it. But I'm able to steady my hand. This is so faint here, guys, like with this line, because especially this is the lightest, I actually will add a little white to this. You don't want this to be super bold on this one, okay? Not at all. So I'm going to add a little white to it and water that down. While I have this out, guys, I'm going to fix up the jar in just a second. But while I have this out, I'm going to make these like very thin pieces going up through here with this same brush, okay?
Aren't those called like I want to say pistons or something? Like, there's something
to them. Yeah, I couldn't think of the word either, but probably that sounds like it would be. So these go in different directions, and they're a little bit different. Like, the lengths are similar, but they go in a little different direction. So this is going to be hard for me to do and rest my hand without covering this up for you. You can also turn this. Like, I would generally turn this, lift my easel up so you can see better, but I would turn this so I'm flicking like this way. You know what I mean? Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because that's what's most comfortable to me, and that's what I mean is, like, you can still paint if you're a little unsteady. You just have to turn it so it's the most comfortable for you. After this dries, what I'll do is, these are just long lines, and I'm starting them at different points, and I'm kind of going in different directions. Once that dries, I'm going to put white right next to those lines, okay?